couple of weeks ago, I did a video on Alpha Antenna's Hextenna. The Hextenna is a ground-mounted horizontal dipole style antenna. It uses this hub right here that Alpha Antennas makes. And the hub, what it can do is you can use two of these 17-foot whips in sort of a dipole configuration, sort of an upward sloping V for a dipole style antenna for operations between 2 meters all the way down to about 40 meters. Or if you want, you can use the stub on the top and use a single 17-foot whip for operation between the 10 through 20 meter bands. And that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to get my Hextenna up on the air for first the 15 meter band, and then we'll drop her down to 20 meters and see how this antenna operates. Like its horizontal dipole deployment, the vertical Hextenna uses this handy chart for the lengths of both the vertical whip and also this included counterpoise. Alpha Antenna gives you a 31 feet piece of wire that you can use as the counterpoise for the antenna. Mounting the counterpoise is accomplished right here on this little wing nut, and then this is extended out according to the chart. So for the 15 meter band, we have our vertical, that's 8 feet, 7 3/4 inches. I measured that out before I put it on here with just a tape measure. And then for the counterpoise, it says 12 feet, 1 1/2 inches. So now for this style of antenna, oh, that wasn't good. Cripes. Be careful not to lose the wing nut. I've done that myself. And attach it like so. And then according to the instructions, we're gonna extend this out 12 feet. And the extra wire we're just gonna tightly coil up, and that tight coil will stop the flow of RF energy and make this wire appear to be only 12 feet long for your counterpoise. The easiest to really adjust these antennas that I've found is what we kind of do with the Performer antenna, is to sort of ballpark the whip length and measure the length of your counterpoise. So set your counterpoise, and then if you need to make any fine adjustments to your antenna, you can do that by tweaking the whip length. That seems to work really well, sort of a no fuss method. We're just going to bundle these up. A bongo tie or the included Velcro is sufficient for this, and this will hang off the end of a support. And that's pretty much it. We'll get out the analyzer, see how close I am to a good match on the 15 meter band. This is a vertical antenna, so we're going to add the common mode choke here. Good practice for this style of antenna. Oh. 1.4 to 1. I'm not going to complain about that. We're going to put this Alpha Antenna's Hextenna on the air.
Alpha Lima 7 Kilo Charlie.
Alpha Lima 7 Kilo Charlie. Got you about a 5-5 here into Wisconsin, US 12081. Back to you.
Okay, thanks. You're about 5 and 3. 53. Okay, over.
All right. Hey, thanks for the 5-3, and you have a great day.
Okay, thanks. You too. Have a great activation.
7-3, take care. Kilo Bravo 9, Victor Bravo Romeo, Parks on the air. QRZ.
Kilo Delta 4, Quebec, Mike Sierra.
All right, stand by for a second, please. Hi.
Hey, you working for DNR? Or?
No, just doing some ham radio stuff.
Oh, okay. Good or better reception here, huh?
Yeah, it's really quiet. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
All right.
You looking for a place to hunt tomorrow?
No, we got a place. We're just driving around, and I didn't know if you were studying the wolves or.
No. I come out here every couple months because it's a beautiful place to operate.
Kilo Delta 4, Quebec, Mike Sierra.
Kilo Delta 4, Quebec, Mike Sierra. Nice. 5-9, Wisconsin, US 12081. Back to you.
QSL 5-9, North Carolina. 7-3, Michael.
Hey, thanks for North Carolina today. You have a great day, and 7-3. This is Kilo Bravo 9, Victor Bravo Romeo, Parks on the air. QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 1, Oscar Tango. Kilo November 6, Mike Sierra Charlie.
Kilo Charlie 1, Oscar Tango, nice 5-8, Wisconsin, US 12081. Back to you.
Roger, you're 5-7 into Connecticut. Thanks, Michael. 7-3.
Hey, thanks for Connecticut. You have a great day, 7-3. Kilo Bravo 9, Victor Bravo Romeo, Parks on the air. QRZ.
November 1, Kilo November 6, Mike Sierra Charlie.
Kilo November 6, Mike Sierra Charlie, nice 5-8, Wisconsin, US 12081. Back to you.
Thank you, Michael. You're 5-7 in Central California. Thank you. 73. Have a great day.
All righty, thanks for Central California today. Really appreciate it. You too. You have a great day. 7-3. Kilo Bravo 9, Victor Bravo Romeo, Parks on the air. QRZ.
Norway Charlie 4, Oscar November. Now, like I mentioned, I think the easiest way in which to tune these vertical antennas is to work backwards with the counterpoise and then do the vertical. So to readjust this antenna for the 20-meter band, what are we going to do is set the counterpoise to 18 feet 2 inches and then the vertical element to 13 feet 2 inches. 12. And 18 feet. Okay, we're at 18 feet approximately here. I just used my arm lengths because I know my span is about 6 feet. To be more accurate, I probably could have used the tape measure. I think this will probably get us close enough into the ballpark. Once you kind of get used to using this system, I think the best thing that you could do is to put some tape marks at the counterpoise spots so you're not having to always constantly measure. Just roll and unroll depending on the length or the band you want to be on, and that would make your job a lot easier. So we got our tight bundle here, and there we go. All right, just under 2 to 1. And there we go. Kilo Delta 8, Oscar Bravo Alpha.
Kilo Delta 8, Oscar Bravo Alpha, nice 5-9, Wisconsin, US 12081. Back to you.
Roger, Mike. You're 5-9 into US 1999 QSL.
Roger the 1999. You have a great activation today.
Roger. I finally got a hold of you on the phone. Okay, you take care. KB9VBR 7-3.
7-3. Any other park-to-parks out there? I heard a DX. Sierra Mike 3, Sierra Mike 3 Radio November Yankee. I got you. 3-3 Wisconsin, US 12081. Back to you. Roger, 5x3 Sweden. Thanks for the contact. You have a great day.
7-3,
Kilo, Charlie, Niner, November, Kilo, India. Park to park.
All right, hey, take care, 7-3. And then I heard a park-to-park station.
Kilo, Alpha, Zero, Charlie, Tango, QSL.
Kilo Alpha Zero, Charlie Tango, nice 5-8, Wisconsin, US 12081. Back to you.
Copy the 5-8 from 12081. You're a 5-8 into my park, US 1209.
Thanks for the 1209. You have a great activation today.
Hey, thanks for the park, 7-3.
7-3. This is Kilo Bravo 9, Victor Bravo Romeo, Parks on the air. Curious Ed.
Oscar Zulu.
Ending Oscar Zulu.
Whiskey Delta 4, Oscar Zulu.
Whiskey Delta 4, Oscar Zulu, Big 5-9, Wisconsin, US 12081. Back to you.
QSL, you're 5-9, Georgia. Thank you.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot for Georgia today. You have a great day in 7-3.
Park 73.
Another park-to-park.
Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Alpha Romeo. Kilo Oscar 4, Golf Alpha Romeo, park to park.
This afternoon, we've been using the Alpha Antenna's Hextenna in the vertical configuration. The Hextenna can be deployed two different ways: as a horizontal dipole configuration with two 17-foot whips, and I got a video on that. You can find it down in the description below. Or you can take just one of the whips and deploy it in a vertical fashion with an elevated counterpoise. And really, the difference between the vertical and the horizontal, it's kind of hard to say, which one is better or not. You would think that the advantages of a vertical antenna would be you would get a little bit lower RF takeoff angle, so that you could really work for those DX style contacts. With the elevated counterpoise, you're definitely going to have a very efficient radiator. With the dipole configuration, also extremely efficient radiator. You do lose a little bit of performance, with the dipole being so close to the ground, but still, I think it's a very well-balanced and versatile antenna. And the ability to pick and choose between horizontal and vertical configurations, depending upon your surroundings or how you kind of want to, work the unique characteristics of one or the other, make this, really, like I said, a versatile kit, because it gives you options. And that's one of the things I really liked about this antenna. When I've had it on with the dipole, always good contacts with the vertical. I've been really, really pleased today with its performance. Got a little bit of DX. 15 meters working coast to coast, which was great to hear. 44 contacts on the 15-meter band. Band conditions are kind of marginal today. SFI is, hitting around 120, 70-some sunspots, so not the best conditions, but good. 20 meters, good booming signals. It seems like, what I would expect, if I had the vertical performer style antenna deployed. So nothing really bad to say about that. Now, there are a couple of issues I'm having with this antenna. Number one, it's this counterpoise right here, this teeny tiny wing nut, and I've managed to drop it more than once. So if you're going to be thinking about using this antenna vertically, go to the hardware store, get yourself spare wing nuts, because I'm guarantee that's something you're gonna lose in your kit. Either that, or convert the end of this counterpoise to alligator clips and use alligator clips to connect to the counterpoise. Then you don't have to worry about losing those wing nuts at all. And then the second thing I would do with this antenna is I would add marker flags on this counterpoise wire for the different band points, 10, 12, 15, 17, 20, so that it's easy to approximate the distance you need to roll that counterpoise out. It's going to make for a quicker deployment and
of the antenna, and that's something I would probably do with this, type of setup. Then you just roll the counterpoise out to its predetermined length, connect your analyzer to the coax, and then adjust the whip vertically until you get a good match. That's the fastest way to tune one of these vertical install antennas. But other than that, really no complaints. And I've been, like I said, I'm genuinely pleased of the overall performance of the Hextenna in both configurations. So, Alpha Antennas Hextenna, more information, links to this product can be found in the video description below. Thank you, Alpha Antennas, for loaning me this antenna. I really appreciate that. Having it for several weeks to kind of get it on the air in various conditions. It's been a really good experience. So, questions and comments about the Hextenna, drop them down in the video comment area below. I'd love to hear what you think about this antenna. Otherwise, thanks a lot for watching. I'm Michael, KB9VBR. You have a great day, and 7-3.